Okay, now can you hear me? Uh, I had my mic partially plugged in here. It always helps if you have it plugged in all the way. But anyway, I had watched Travis's video about the whole VidMe thing, and I'm sort of up in the air about where that's going to lead. Um, and of course, I'm going to get a text message just as soon as I start talking. Uh, anyway, we are. We're not out of choices yet. I mean, there's still gun channels. We can still put, link content over there. It'd be nice if we could figure out a way to actually post content over there, but all in good time, I guess. Clover, what's your take on all this, buddy? I will send you a link if you'd like to come in and discuss it. I've got Night Strike on his way in. He went out to get some burgers, so you might have more of an insight to it than I do. Tell her you're busy. She knows I'm always busy. She knows I'm always on here. And see, here's the problem, Gary, is I actually took off work today because I feel like I'm dying. Of course, I'm not. I'm like any other man in the world. We get a cold, we think it's the end of the world. So, uh, let's see here. Uh, but a lot of us were putting content over there on VidMe, and it's a shame that it's going under. But they said that they're going to try to they're looking at other options, and like Travis had said earlier, maybe come up with something new and different and make it even better. So, yep, they're shutting it down on the 15th, according to what I just read. Um, and I had called Ghost and asked him if he'd heard anything about this, or actually, I texted Ghost and Ghost called me. So apparently, this thing is going to be gone come the 15th of next month. So yeah, we hit it hard when we started moving over there, didn't we, Clover? Clover, like I said, if you will sign in over at Gun Channels real quick, I will send you a link if you'd like to get in here. Uh, guys, I'd like to apologize. Like I said, I'm sick as a dog. I hope I don't sound as bad as I did last night, because I know last night I was sounding kind of rough. Well, see, I had put some content out over there, and I had just went to upload a video, so I'm not real sure how that's going to work now. Apparently, they're no longer letting anybody even put anything up. So, what are you guys' suggestions? Any other outlets we can use to post content? I've got the Instagram thing, which I'm no expert on Instagram, but uh, working on some videos right now. Well, yeah, you're always working on videos. You should be like a producer or director or something there, Clover. Let's see. But I know that there's other outlets out there. I'm just not 100% sure what they are at the moment. They're well. The problem with Full 30 is this: it's invite only, and I don't agree with that platform. I think if you're going to come up with something like this, it needs to be an open for anybody that wants to come in because I understand the principle. It's a place for gun enthusiasts, content makers and stuff like that. But you know, a lot of the smaller channels probably won't ever be over there. You know, um, I don't ever expect to get an invite over to Full 30. Yeah, well, like I said, the platform that we need would need to be open to all content creators. I agree. I mean, that's the problem, having a source of revenue for whatever they open up. But opening up something like Full 30 where it's invite only, and at this point, you just have to start and wonder, well, where can we go? What can we do? I know that is an individual over on Gun Channels who's working on something right now, but I'm not sure how far along he is with that. And I don't know if he wants it made public yet or not, so I can't give out any names. But I will say this: I've been on his app, and I think Clover might have been on that app as well, and Ghost for that matter. And what he's got so far looks pretty good. And there was a few kinks he was trying to work out, but what he's got so far looks pretty good. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, well, if it's out, then it's out. I missed your show last night because I was trying to sleep off this sick. Uh, Unfortunately, it didn't work. Hey, Philo, how you doing, buddy? How's life treating you? Uh, oh, now, well, I know you said you was editing videos there, Clover, but I'm gonna send you a link anyway because now I see you over on Gun Channels, and you don't have to join, but you can. And I know Gary has also got some videos over on VidMe, so I'm gonna send him a link. Maybe somebody can help us point each other into the right direction from here. Uh, you know what? I hope none of you guys end up catching whatever it is I got because let me tell you, it sucks. Uh, if I could figure out a way to blame Night Strike for this, I would. Unfortunately, I ain't been around him, so I can't blame him. That's something else you can help me come up with. A reason to blame Night Strike that I got sick. Uh, well, we can call it the Night Strike cooties, but the problem with that is, like I said, I haven't been around Night Strike. So, and somebody just popped in. Who was? Oh, it was Gary Gizzard, Gizzard Gary. Or
Hello.
how you doing, Gary?
Doing good. Now you don't have to sit here and talk to yourself.
Well, yeah, I don't mind talking to myself. It's just everybody else might think I'm nuts.
Well, I still probably do, but that's beside the point.
Well, it's okay if you think I'm nuts. So, Gary, how many videos did you have over on VidMe?
Oh, let me look to tell you the truth. I know I had more followers there than I did on YouTube. Let's see how many videos. It seemed like I had 16 videos over there and 110 followers.
Or are you aware of any other outlets that we could use to post videos?
What's the one that I heard of that Twitch, I believe, is the one that Demolition Ranch is using now, I believe.
No, I've never even heard of Twitch.
I believe they're mostly music videos, but evidently they'll let other people in there as well. I'd never heard of it either, but there's so many different things out there now.
Well, let's take a look here and see what we can find on Google. Well, you know, this might be something. You know,
Yeah,
like
I found Demolition Ranch on there. I don't know whether he has any content actually posted or not. But of course, I don't have a sign on, so it may not let me see. Oh, Vimeo, yeah, I see that over in the YouTube chat.
yeah,
Forgot about that one.
Vimeo.com. Let's check that one out too. You know, the thing about it is anything we come across, it's going to have an uphill battle when it's going up against Google and YouTube. Because, you know, I've heard Clover say it on several different occasions. The 1 and 2 biggest search engines online is Google and YouTube. So when you're fighting that kind of power, it's going to be an uphill battle. Yeah, well, Alaska 556, I feel off. And you had said earlier that it sounds like I got strep throat. Well, that's a very good possibility.
Yeah, you don't sound so good, my friend.
Yeah, well.
Hey guys, I'm here.
Hey, Night Strike, what's going on, brother?
I just got back. Instead of pizza, we did burgers and fries tonight, so I'm gonna be munching on fries.
Well, you go right ahead and munch away, buddy. So, Night Strike, we just heard about the whole VidMe thing. What's your take on it?
Well, here's the thing. You just heard about it, but how do you think Travis P11 and Matt Never Enough Ammo found out about it?
Yeah.
I texted them because I saw it just like this afternoon. I texted them. Travis went and made an announcement just a little while ago, and then you saw it, and you're like, oh, shit.
Well, no, I had watched Travis's video. Travis put out a video. I watched that, and I figured, okay, so let's go live and see if we can't figure out some alternatives for that.
I'm already working on an alternative.
Yeah, well, we know that. I didn't know that you had let the cat out of the bag about that yet.
Yeah, we did over Clovers, but I did give the people the stipulation that while, yes, I am working on a more gun-oriented one, the issue is, I'm not trying to compete with YouTube, and two, I'm trying to do it without getting into the problem that VidMe did, where they're getting more users than they can handle, and they don't have enough money to sustain their user base, and that's one of the major issues of hosting one of these platforms is being able to sustain it when you get more and more visitors and users. I mean, YouTube's able to do this because they got the backing of one of the richest Fortune 500 companies in the country. You know, Google is basically funding YouTube. Yes, YouTube is running at a loss, but they're able to sustain it and write it off because it's a company that makes billions of dollars a day. So,
And that's just in ad revenue alone.
right. And the thing is, with what I'm trying to do on GunTube right now, I have a spreadshirt open. If people want to buy a spreadshirt and help me get some money that way, that would be wonderful. That way, you get an item, you get your money's worth, and I get some money off of that. But right now, one, I have to hire a coder to help me do some back end stuff and some hardening to keep it for security. One, two, I need a new server and I need hardware to hard drives and whatnot to run a site like this. And that's my major issue. I'm running this just off of my regular server, which is from like 2007. So it's not a new server whatsoever. And because of that, it bottlenecks. And bottlenecking means, how you're watching a video and you get the buffering.
Yep.
That's when, you'd have that for every video. So I'm trying to get around that.
And the more this takes off, the worse it's going to get.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out what way I can sustain it while at the same time not lose my shirt like apparently VidMe just did.
Yeah. Well, see, the only way I can think of you're going to be able to do that is to come up with some sort of ad revenue. Yeah,
ad revenue. I've looked at ad revenue. Some people have also mentioned like maybe doing some form of like VIP membership where they pay in and they get to use so much of this a month. That sounded like a good idea. But again, I'm also doing the whole Patreon thing. I got a PayPal donation button for it too. I've even got a spreadshirt for it to try and get revenue in order to try and sustain and run this thing. And it's not easy. And you saw how VidMe did it. They didn't even try and get any ads or anything. They were just trying to do it with their investors. And apparently, I guess they just got cut off.
So, how would you even go about getting, the support from advertisers? Do you have any idea how to do that?
Well, the first thing I'd have to do is, and forgive me, I'm eating my dinner right now. So, the first thing what I have to do is I would have to have a lot of traffic already. So, right now, as far as maybe Patreon support and whatnot, that kind of traffic would seriously help. Saying that we are a company, we are getting money from our user base, and we are marketing it. The problem is, I literally have to go to those that want to advertise business by business, because I could go to something like YouTube, well, not YouTube, but Google AdSense, and we all know the problem with Google ads right now. They're not working properly. So I'd have to literally go business to by business if they want to advertise on our platform. And the thing is, if any advertisers come and say, "Oh, we'll give you this money, but you can't put it on gun videos," I'm going to tell them to take a long walk off a short pier and don't get out of the water. Because my platform is trying to support the Second Amendment and make sure we have a place to where we can go and enjoy our videos and people can go and watch our videos without having to worry about those videos getting taken down because of somebody's stupid acceptable use policy or terms of service.
Right.
And well, see, here's the thing. If you could get like, Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's, places like that, just to jump online, that would be a step in the right direction. But are they willing to put that money into something like this?
And I told you, it's also based on how much traffic I have going through.
Yep.
Say if we do get this, we start off with maybe, some of the supporter funding from like Patreon, Spreadshirt, whatnot. Say we actually get some money to actually get the equipment and take care of it. Maybe even if I did an Indiegogo to get some of the money and whatnot. If we did it that way, okay, we probably, and if we can get the traffic that we need, we probably need. I'm going to be conservative on this number. I'd say we probably need at least 100,000 people going to the website a day for them to have it to seriously consider it, because what these companies look at, they look to see how many people are going to this website. They see how much this website is being used in order to see the viability of them advertising on it to get their money back. Now, granted, I don't think that would be pretty hard if it's like Bass Pro, Cabela's, it's, say even Midway USA or even Brownells. If they advertise, and I know people say, "Oh no, Night Strike, don't talk about these guys," but follow me here for a second. We're talking about trying to advertise and make money. Even if Cheaper Than Dirt wanted to go and advertise, I wouldn't say no, because while yes, they're a horrible company, they totally screwed up. The issue is, I'm still going to take their money. I will take their money in a heartbeat. I have no qualms about taking their money, putting ads up, and letting people go to those ads if they want to. Granted, am I going to buy stuff from there anymore? Probably not. But at the same point, I'm looking at this as needing money from advertisements to continually run the website and the service. That's what I'm looking at. Yes, I know it's horrible to say that, but we all need to look at this from a business perspective. And apparently, VidMe's their way of doing business was not viable, so it goes under. There have been a couple websites that have done this, but I digress. So that's what I'm working on. And before we go any further on this, the name of the platform I'm working on is called GunTube. And no, it's not ready for prime time. It's literally in like an alpha stage right now. I need money and support to get it to like a beta stage so we can get some testers in there, try and get all the bugs and kinks worked out of it so that we can get to the point where we could do sort of like a semi-opening and getting more members to do like an open beta testing so that we know what works and what doesn't work and how to continue running. And that's where I'm at in this stage right now. It's because, as I said before, this is a pet project. It's not a sure thing. So, take that with a grain of salt.
I will say this about GunTube. I've been on there. It looks good. It looks great. And he's actually got an app set up for it. And the app seems to work fine. I've helped him out with some testing. It looks, like I said, functionality is very familiar and should be familiar to everybody. So, and if he can get this thing up and going the way he's wanting to, it's going to be a great platform, but keeping it up and running is going to be the issue.
Yeah. And that's the whole what worries me, because I'm going in this with hardly no capital whatsoever to try and do something to be an alternative for us to use in case YouTube and Google decide to ostracize the entire gun community. So I'm not trying to
go head to head with Google.
No, I'm not trying to compete with Google because, they're a $1 billion company. I can't compete with them even if I wanted to.
Night Strike, you couldn't compete with $1 million company.
Whoa, hold on there, Haas. That's don't sell me down the river yet.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Come on,
By the way,
have a little faith in me, all right?
Well, I've got a lot of faith in you. If I didn't, I wouldn't be plugging your shit. And I'm constantly plugging you and your shows and, GunTube. And I will be plugging it more in the future.
So, but
by the way, we've decided that it's your fault I've gotten sick.
Why is it my fault?
Well, we took a vote earlier, and the conclusion of the vote was it was your fault. We decided to call this the Night Strike Cooties.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're infecting people over the internet. That's the only thing it can be.
You know, you didn't update your page on gun channels?
Well, yeah, because I never intended to put this over on gun channels.
Oh.
I know Gary's been sitting in there forever. I just opened my page up so I could
Gary's
send out
right
the
here.
invites.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
Gary's right here.
Gary's a wonderful guy.
Yes, he is.
I try.
See, Gary is the gun channel's lizard.
That's gizzard.
Gizzard. Yeah. See, I'm sick. My mind ain't working. Just fuck everybody. Oh. But, you know.
We do need to come up with a plan. That's for sure.
Yeah, well.
And actually, on the whole VidMe front, I went and, you know, I've been texting back and forth with him and Matt on this whole issue. And I pretty much told Travis P11 that it is his fault that VidMe is going under because he decided to upload his entire archive to VidMe. And that's the reason why they're going down.
Yeah, how many videos did Matt put in over there?
Matt didn't put that many, but Travis P11,
Well,
God,
yeah,
it's like he was on a field day. Remember how Ghost was complaining about that?
Yeah, 3 or 4 a day, I think it was he was putting in at a time. Good Lord, man. I might have had 6 or 8 videos over there, but I would have had more, of course, but I never got verified. Now I don't have to worry about getting verified over there.
Travis has 300 on VidMe.
Crap.
I'm going to see about downloading the videos I did upload that I made VidMe only. I'm going to have to make another YouTube video saying, hey guys, quick update. I'm not moving to VidMe now.
Now,
Yeah,
just for the record, Never Enough Ammo has 332 videos.
Wow. Well, you know, Night Strike, I was on VidMe early this morning watching the videos from the rally.
Mhm.
Did you post them on YouTube too, or just over there? Okay, so those
they were on YouTube and they're on Gun Channel on the VidMe.
Yeah. Well, if I was you, I would upload them somewhere else before VidMe decides to get rid of them. They won't be there anymore. Make a hard copy of them or something.
I'm not worried.
You're like me. You don't worry about a whole lot.
Well, remember, the only time I'm worried is when someone pisses me off, and you know our family can hold a grudge.
I don't hold a grudge.
Our family can.
Yeah, well.
Kind of famous for it too, by the way.
Look, they only get upset when you mess with their woman, their pig, or their land. Other than that, they don't care.
Yeah. Man, this burger's delicious.
Shut up, dude.
I know you're sick. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Every time I try to swallow something, it feels like somebody's dragging a file down my throat.
Oh. Take more vitamins.
Dude, I've been sucking on cough drops and what the hell is this shit?
Vitamin C?
I'm not sure. Some kind of gel tab shit.
Mind if I shoot Clover Tackle Link?
Well, I've already shot him a link. He's busy working on videos.
Oh, he is? All right.
Yes.
Well, I might send him one anyways, just to be nice.
Yeah, well.
I want to read some of the stuff on the YouTube side. So, let's see.
Phoenix. That ain't funny, brother. That ain't funny.
At least my Gmail can recover from all the never enough ammo and Travis P11 notifications. Wow.
Hey, RL, how you doing, buddy? Well, that's it, folks. We're about to lose one source of what's the word I'm looking for here? Content uploads with VidMe. But we have come across two more just a few minutes ago, which is Twitch and what's this, Vimeo?
Vimeo.
Vimeo, I wouldn't use Vimeo. I would use Daily Motion or something else instead.
Phoenix, it ain't right you kick a man when he's down like this, man. This is not right.
Well, don't worry. We'll kick Phoenix when he's down there later. And we'll make sure to walk over him to make sure that he doesn't fuck with us again.
That's kind of harsh.
Well, I don't want anyone messing with my family.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I know, but I'm giving you the backup that you need, all right?
In other words, Phoenix, I'm on my own.
Sounds like
You're only on your own when I say you're on your own.
Like I said, I'm on my own.
I didn't say you were.
If Night Strike was to bring an army of Night Strikes, I would still be by myself.
wow.
It's all done in love.
Phoenix has actually been years.
Shit.
You sound awful, man. Go back to sleep.
I'll tell you what. I don't know what the hell you gave me. This sucks.
You aren't working with that crud, are you?
He can't work with that.
Oh no, I was planning on going to work today.
I'm gonna say you give all the public your germs, man.
I was very much planning on going to work today, and then I woke up this morning and I decided that it would probably not be a wise decision.
You call the boss, let him know that you've come down with the flu.
I called the restaurant and told them that I wasn't going to be there. Did I talk to the boss? No.
No?
Because the boss very rarely shows up before 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So.
All right.
He shows up at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, works 2 or 3 hours, then he goes home. That's the kind of job we all need.
That's quite a gig.
Yeah. Biker Bob's fault. Now, Biker Bob's all the way up in Canada. Before I can get anything from him, it has to go through a lot of fiber optic wires and cables, and plus through all that ice and cold. It died before it got to me.
Damn. Biker Bob, huh?
Yep. Trying to blame Bob. It's okay, though.
Well, don't worry. It is No-Show Bob's fault on some occasions.
Well, he only did that once.
Nah, it's No-Show Bob.
No-Show Bob only no-showed once. Been late a couple times since then, but he only didn't show up once.
Well, it's No-Show Bob.
And then there's damn late Dano, who's been late an awful lot lately. He was real late last night, never showed up.
Well, we can't blame him for that.
No. if somebody invited me to my show, I wouldn't want to be here either. That's I truly appreciate my loyal followers. I know my show sucks. I thank you for watching it anyway. There's some folks that just can't get enough of being punished, I guess. They're gluttons for it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. If I'm not mistaken, at 10 o'clock tonight, Clover's got a show coming out, so y'all stay tuned for that. Who else is on tonight? That's right.
Well, Edge might be on tonight, and that's about it for Friday evenings.
So there you go. 10 o'clock, you got Clover Tech and Edge supposed to be coming on sometime tonight. I'm not really sure when.
It's either 11 or 12 Eastern.
So y'all stay tuned for that. Be sure to watch them. Don't forget, Hit or Miss Tuesday nights at 9. Hit or Miss Tuesday nights at 9. Hit or Miss Tuesday nights at 9.
Don't forget the Outlaw Hatfield every Tuesdays and Thursdays.
At 6 and 8.
At 6 and 8.
Don't be late.
Don't be late.
The lobby chat. Well,
we won't hate.
The RL, the lobby chat never closes.
The lobby chat is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on holidays.
It's just a lot of times there's nobody in there actually talking, so you go in there and you talk to yourself for 15 or 20 minutes until somebody shows up.
Yeah. Yeah, because there is something called the chat napper.
Yeah. Yes, I think Night Strike's the chat napper.
I may or may not have chat napped, maybe once.
I have never napped during the chat.
I have, but I was really tired.
I have gotten
relaxed.
I have gotten extremely sleepy, but never napped. Well, anyway, folks, I'm going to bring this one to a close. If you guys think of any more outlets we may be able to use to upload some videos or content, be sure to let me know. I mean, my email's not hard. ellishatfield@gmail.com. It's easy.
I mean, if anybody wants to contact me about GunTube and wants to help or get on board with the project, just send me an email, nightstrike1@gmail.com, or just nightstrike@gmail. Either one.
Or I can give you his phone number, and you can just text him.
No, don't give him my phone number.
Oh, come on.
Just put it in the chat window over there on YouTube.
Well, that was my plan. Just type it out over there. But honestly, who out there would honestly call you?
I don't think anyone would. I
bet RL would call you.
RL and Philo might call me, but Phoenix, he'd probably just send my number to a bunch of telemarketers.
Well, I would do that too, but you would know it came from me, so that's why I don't. But anyway, folks, I'm going to get off of here, and I will catch you folks later.
All righty.